because I had told you guys before that I'm going to be a guest on a podcast show, right? And it was supposed to be like 2 weeks ago, but it got canceled. Postponed, and now it is this Friday. To the person that's out there, I really want someone to start understanding today, like how much potential they have within them. If they really want to change their life, you really can change your life. I really, when I released this avatar, I want to been on gave so much of my life and gave so much of my experience from life. I want to be able to connect with so many amazing souls. And I want people to understand that they possess the power within them right now, to change their lives. You don't need to wait for nobody. You don't need to wait for the perfect time for things to change in your life. Everything is already within you. And so I was, my homegirl, she texted me and she said, because it's her podcast, and I'm going to tell you guys how I met her. I'm always looking for ways to better my life. I'm always looking for things that I can do to change my life drastically. When I get to a point where as though I feel like, all right, Deena, what are we doing? We've been doing this for a minute now, right? It becomes uncomfortable to me. And in a sense where as though it's like I know I'm capable of more. And so when you see me taking challenges and everything like that, is because one, I know I deserve more. Two, I'm sick of getting the results that I'm getting. So therefore, I know I need to do something different. And that difference is I don't have to have all the answers. I don't have to have it all figured out. Okay. Every discipline, and I did a video on this, every discipline affects your life. Before I started working out on live videos, right, on Facebook Live, before, and even, well, not YouTube, I didn't do a YouTube live video, but before I had the courage to start doing workout videos on Facebook, I first had to go to the gym. And this is what I mean when I say everything is interconnected with one another. I was terrified to sign back up to sign up for the gym. Okay, well, sign back up because I always been an active person. And I was terrified to sign back up to the gym. And this was like after my spiritual awakening and things like that. And so if you a person, you like, well, I had my spiritual awakening, everything is la-di-da, everything is just copacetic or whatever, right? Then you gonna still be challenged, okay? And to think not, honey, you living in La La Land. So when I first signed up to go to the gym, okay, I was so afraid. Honey, say afraid, okay? I was so afraid. And how I started going to the gym. And I like to say the universe is always going to show you or send people to let you know what you could be doing. And I like to say synchronicities. So when I went I was doing Uber, and I came across this lady. Now, this was when I first started doing the videos on Facebook, about 6 years ago. And I remember I was drinking this drink, okay? And it had like a lot of supplements. It had spirulina in there, it had maca powder in there. And spirulina is blue algae. And I had like all these supplements, and I had watercress and I think arugula. And it was like a drink that I would just drink. And the passenger who I met while I was doing Uber, her name is May. And when she got in my car, she was like all tatted up, right? Like had her whole sleeve was done, her whole arm was covered in ink. And I thought that was rather dope. I was like, damn, that's dope. Like she got her whole sleeve done, whatever. And when I see stuff like that, it's like I feel connected because it's like you a rebel. I can tell you a rebel because honey, you got your whole arm done. And she was Asian, okay, like an Asian descent. And I was like, that seemed a little. So May got in my car. We started talking, and this, I've been listening to personal development after I had my spiritual awakening. And I tell you guys, like a lot of times you think like, well, I need to know what's the next step. The next step is going to come to you. I didn't know like what videos to do. I didn't know that I would be listening to personal development. Like I didn't know none of this. After I had my spiritual awakening, I didn't know none of this. Everything started coming to me as I continuously kept going. Ideas started coming to me. Ideas started coming to me. Things started flowing to me. And that's how I started coming up with all these different ideas. The ideas on the videos, what videos to make and what topics to talk about. I just get downloads. Okay. And no one, I'm not different than, we are all connected. Okay. And so when I met May, and she was asking me about my dream, and she was like, "Oh, you should be like," because she worked at the gym. She's a trainer, and she was like, "You should be like a nutritionist for the gym that I work at." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Now, one, I thought I wasn't qualified. Okay, just to be honest, and then two, I didn't want to report." Okay, like I didn't want nobody telling me what time to come into work or whatever it is like that. Honey, I'm still looking for that video I told you guys that I was gonna be looking for the Range Rover. Okay, when I went to Land Rover dealership. Still looking for it. I gotta go through all these videos. But anywho, so May, she said, come to the gym. She was like, she said about me being a nutritionist. I was like, man, that's not really my thing. And she was like, well, you should come to the gym and work out. I was terrified. Okay. I was terrified to sign myself up at the gym because one, it's been so long that I have been away from the gym. Okay. And although I'm eating healthy and I'm eating clean, I felt like, damn, it's been a minute since I've been in the gym. I didn't know what to expect, right? But I still did it. And what I did was, see, when I first got the download to get people out the matrix and do videos, I didn't know exactly what that meant. Like, I just started making videos doing the things that I was already doing in my house, in my apartment. That's all I pretty much was doing. And I was so afraid to go to the gym to sign up that I took my audience, I took my family, my Facebook family along with me. And I let them know, like, I'm afraid to sign up for the gym, whatever it was. And I did a live video. Whereas though not all, but a lot of the experiences or the challenges that I tend to do, like I let my Facebook family know, like I'm about to do this challenge and I'm nervous. And I allow them to see me through the process. Okay. And to me, I mean, that's the biggest thing because, speaking about it is one thing, but when you actually see the person and they being vulnerable and transparent and letting you know, like they were afraid to do whatever it was and they still do it, to me that's everything. And so from me working out at the gym, okay, it got to the point where as though I would do like 4 classes. Because May, she's a spinner's teacher. And I love the cycling class. That's the spinner's class. I like the cycling class because Like I see my goals and I envision my goals, and I just kill it when I'm on a on a bicycle, on a cycling, doing the spinners class, right? And so that's one. But if it wasn't for me signing up for the gym, then I wouldn't have been, and this is what I mean when I say every discipline affects everything. If it wasn't for me signing up for the gym, I would have never had the courage to start working out outside. Outside. Okay. I would have never had the courage to start running outside. Okay. Everything affects everything. If it wasn't for me signing up for Bob Proctor's program when I signed up for him, for his program, then I would have never enrolled myself into Toastmasters, because it was once upon a time I did Toastmasters. So every discipline affects each other, okay? And it can be something very small, because that thing that is small is going to change your life drastically. It doesn't have to be this real big, ginormous thing. It can be something as simple as, I'm going to read one page of a book. That's it. Every day, I commit myself to reading one page of a book that I am interested in. And that's it. Okay. Hey, Bad Jokes, peace here, baby, peace here. And from you doing that one thing, okay, is going to roll over into and other aspects of your life. If you want your self-esteem to go up and want to feel good about yourself, you have to keep your commitment that you have made to yourself. Oftentimes we say, well, I'm going to keep my commitment because I told her I was going to show up, so I'm going to show up. But the truth of the matter is, are you keeping your commitment to yourself? Are you showing up for you? Are you doing what you know, in fact, that you are capable of doing? Are you showing up? That's what it really comes down to. Do you see and feel that you are deserving, that you deserve abundance, that abundance is your birthright? Do you see do you see that? Also, from me taking all the radical action, I remember I had got into network marketing, okay? And from me getting involved into network marketing, I had met this young lady while I was doing Lyft, and I was telling her, I was selling her a product, right? This tea that I used to sell back in the day. And she said, "Oh, well, I work for this company, and is like, we help you evolve your business and everything like that." From me going to that business school for 6 weeks, I believe it was. Was it 6 weeks? Yeah, I believe 6 weeks. Or it could have been longer. 6 weeks or 3 months, something like that. But from me going to their business school and showing up, because it was plenty of days, and let me tell you something, your convenience. A lot of you guys like, well, it has to be convenient for me. Your convenience is not. It does not have. It's not going to be convenient. Because at this time, I didn't have no car, but guess what? I would catch the bus to go to this business school. And it was many days I did not want to go. And it was only on Thursdays. It was many days, probably 6 weeks. Many days I did not want to go. Many days I did not want to show up. Many days I kept saying, well, maybe we don't have to go today, right? But I completed it. And I got the certificate. I completed the business school. And I kept on showing up. I showed up. Every week I showed up. Every week. And I was going through all types of stuff. I was going through stuff with my youngest children's father. Okay? Because me and him freshly broken up. All right? And he didn't want to pay his way or whatever it was. It was so much I was going through. But guess what? I still showed up. I still took the bus to go there and to come back. Because I see that I am capable of so much. I see that I am deserving. I see that whatever it is that I put my mind to, honey, I can do it. Honey, I am going to do it. And that's the only, I'm not different. I just know that I came here for so much more. And that's how you have to see yourself. You have to see yourself that you came here for so much more. Everything that I have done is started out from a little discipline. A little discipline. And that little discipline, it echoed into bigger disciplines and bigger and bigger and bigger. But it started off from little disciplines. And so know that the discipline that you do today is going to be times where as though your ego is going to tell you, what's the use of you doing it? Okay? What's the use of you going there? That don't even make sense. But you have to see the bigger picture. You have to see that you are worthy of more. You have to see that. Because if not, you're not going to do it. And so with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.